So, welcome to the life of Jesse Weiser and the Wiser Living crew. We have a few properties getting renovated right now, and we're going to take you along to see a lot of behind the scenes today of two of the properties that we have going on. Let's go. I grabbed like the biggest.
Just for a second.
We just bought a house. I have a key. I don't know if it's the key, but I have a key. Miranda says we're gonna bust the door down regardless.
Listen, that is not something that I'm scared to do. The thing is, in real estate, you get a lot of keys. And so there's always like keys rattling around up here. So it may be the key, it may not be the key. But either way, we'll get pictures because I'm gonna break the door down.
We'll break the door down, send Mark to replace the door. I have so many keys in my truck, I have no idea where they go. This Rogersville house, it's kind of far out there. I mean, it's like a 20-minute drive from the office. But the type of people that rent these type of houses, they are there forever. They don't have to rent it. They want to rent it. Two different types of rentals. Rogersville is a place around Springfield where people want to be in that place. And that's where we're headed. Wise words from the wiser one.
Sensitivity to something
Alright, so we're back out checking out our Rogersville house. And we haven't been here in like a week or two, but we just want to see what has progressed and see if I need to put them into shape. Put your shirt on. We got women here.
Wow. We have partially kitchen.
Oh, this is looking good.
How are you?
Good, how are you? We need to add something. Why?
Let's hear it.
As we look around and we see we've got limited space here, we've done as much as we can with this area. What is one thing that we're absolutely missing?
Counter space?
Drawers.
That's fun.
Every time I go to these properties, Steven gives me bad news. Like, can I just go and get some good news every once in a while?
Oh my gosh. What about the other side of the fridge? You have the fridge here, then you just have one on this side.
Yeah.
It might be a little weird to just do one thing on this side. That's being eliminated.
Okay, so nothing is on.
Nothing's on this wall so far. This is open.
You're cooking, and then you have the fridge, and your drawers are all the way on the other side of the fridge. It's kind of weird.
The best option is here or here.
How much would it be to
Canvas across?
Yeah.
So you're 71 inches. 3 cabinets are probably
Is
$500 in cabinets.
What about putting like a small island?
No, way too.
Yeah, it's pretty narrow.
Even with nothing on this wall?
Think of somebody in like
I'm just thinking
wheelchair.
practicality of like
like
your
this.
silverware is way over here.
It's either that or put it on that.
I thought this would probably make most sense to move here because it feels weird over here, but over here it feels intentional.
But if you, let's say you have
it
a,
is,
let's say you have a fridge here, if you extend it, it's all on one side.
but at the same time, you've got a reset here,
Yeah.
and it makes it feel like a coffee
I
bar
think-
with some, you know.
My preference is here versus
Just make it as symmetrical as possible so it looks like have like two sides and then like. So that was actually a really good idea, and we put actually here's a picture right here showing it.
And there's one other thing, it's not necessarily a problem, but we did have to reduce the size of the vanity. 36 made it too tight. They just too tight. We can't do it.
Look at that. Did you hear that? Another problem.
It's small bathroom as is.
yeah.
And this isn't set. This is the top that came with it. So if you want to use it, you can use it. If you want to do granite, you can do granite.
You want to do granite?
I just set it here so you can see what it looked like. You would set granite on all of them, but we have 2 of these that we have to use because we had to use one of these for the master as well.
Mm-hmm. They're white on white.
Yeah, it is white on white.
I would prefer granite as long as you're not gonna kill me over it.
Need granite. I texted with my granite guy.
Okay. Okay, yeah, this is
So you can get a feel of what
Yeah.
it's going to be.
Oh, much better. It's crazy how much bigger it feels now with the like it's set in.
Yeah.
Because like originally I'm like, I don't know, Steven. This is literally makes it
really nice.
We actually rearranged the entire master suite just to make it to where it was a half bath then, and then we made it a full bath now to make it a full primary suite.
So we're prepping walls. We've got drywall patch that was cut out to alleviate the mold and the leakage that was down there. We've got our hole here covered, so we had to cut out to fix the plumbing there.
Basically all the plumbing in this house and the electrical basically needed all replaced. So we went through and put more money than what we really wanted in here. But this place looks like $1 million now.
This in here hasn't been moved, so we pulled this off, and all this has been leaking for some time. And I'm thinking we probably just need to seal this in and leave this open.
Yeah, that's fine. If we're leaving it open, I just want to make it look like presentable.
Yes.
You know?
Okay, so just clean it up and spray it. Nothing's supported here. This is all just 1/2 inch CPVC, and it's very old and brittle. They had a similar issue here. The pipe goes up, then it goes down, so that was never draining properly either.
We ended up replacing all of it. So how far are we out? Every time I went to see him, he always said, we're 2 weeks out. I come back another 2 weeks. We're 2 weeks out. It's always 2 weeks out. It ended up being a 13-week process of the whole project.
So, the hope is 2.5 weeks. Next week we're doing vinyl plank Monday. We're starting vinyl plank and carpet Monday.
And every time I talk to Steven, 2 weeks.
Every time I talk to him, he adds stuff too.
Right. I see the real problem here.
Spray all this out back. We need an outside light. We need all the satellites going.
I understand because I kept adding little bit by little bit every time I went out, so I understand.
Now when we were here, this whole section was out, but that's easy work. It's just drywall work.
That was literally the easiest part of the whole job.
The stuff that's the easiest is literally the stuff that you see. The stuff that you don't see, like a 13-foot backed up turd in the septic that he had to replace. That's what you don't see.
I remember the day he called me about he said all the plumbing issues were backing up and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he was like, yeah, we had to cut 13 feet of the sewage pipe because it was getting backed up going into the septic. So what he had to do was cut it, and every time he went up a foot, there was literally poop. So he ended up going 13 feet, and that's how much poop was backed up in the sewage line.
You had to deal with a 13-foot turd?
So, how many times did it splatter your face? 3 to 4.
I had to cut the pipe, so. The only way to do it is with the Sawzall. I had Jared stand there vacuuming as we went, but right here, where the spot starts here, where it's cut, all the way down to this club.
Here's the dad joke. Sounds like it was a crappy job.
It was. I would say it was a crappy day altogether. And going home, I kind of felt like crap.
Dang.
Every time I'm around Steven, dad jokes just start flowing. That's our thing.
He's like, I am a dad. I'm stepping that up.
You felt like crap. Well, it looks good.
I like it.
I think we might need it power washed.
I think this is probably purchased.
Yeah. While you're at it, can you paint it like a watermelon, like they always do?
No problem. I thought we'd just paint it white and put some red racing stripes on it.
Was this trampoline already here?
Yeah. No, I figured we needed some exercise aside from what we're doing.
So I got you on camera saying 2.5 hours or 2.5 weeks.
Do you want to just cap that? But I did say hope.
Yeah, we can. Whatever you think.
It ended up being like 4 to 5 weeks after that. But this place turned out amazing.
Yeah, I would eliminate.
Take out.
Because it looks kind of weird just having so many.
It looked like it was screened in. Here's some screened in.
Now, if you could go back through and hand paint fruit on the grounds, that would be great.
So I would do a concrete. I would do a concrete stain is what I would do.
Oh,
Remember we talked about making the front and this floor the same?
Oh, it's like a paint, but it will actually like penetrate and hold better.
okay. I like it. Anything else, Miranda?
I don't think so.
If we put any more on, it might be 3.5.
Yeah.
And you want this painted like watermelon too?
I think. You think it's fine?
I think just wash it up, clean it out.
Supposedly they're taking it to the scrap.
Yeah, we'll just let it play around with all the metal. We save it up till the end, then we'll haul it in, and then it buys lunch for the guys for a day.
Heck yeah.
Wow, that's a couple
I feel like
lunches.
we've been saving a lot of metal.
Before too long, they might just take the whole roof.
I think it might need replaced anyway.
All right, we'll get out of here. I don't want to push it back to 3 weeks instead of 2.5.
This one was like, you brought me over, you're like, this isn't bad. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna paint it, we're gonna get it ready for floor covering. And then you're like, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn the half bath into a full bath. So what we're gonna do is reorganize all bathrooms.
I might have added a few things here and there.
You know, I just repeat what my wife says to me, and then
I'm the same way.
yeah. But it's gonna turn into a beautiful house. I mean, easily rent 2,000 a month.
That's a lot of square footage.
I feel like I could probably push 2,500. But people that want to live way out here and that can afford 2,500, they might as well get their own mortgage.
Some people just, like Jay, he doesn't like to buy.
Yeah.
He likes to just rent. So there's some people that are like that.
Yeah.
5 bedroom, 3 bath here, 3 full. So it's a lot of space.
Oversized garage. New windows.
New windows with screens.
New garage doors. Appreciate it, man.
Yep, no problem.
A whole like house going out into the septic tank was backed up 13 feet. In the middle of it, he had a sawzall right into the turd. Right into it.
Bless his sweet soul.
Jarrett was like, "How do you do it, man? I just can't." He was like, "I have 5 kids at home. That's how I can do it." That's the moments keeps you humble, you know.
This is his first job for you guys?
Yeah.
What a
job.
first job.
I know. We got 15 miles to where we are.
No.
19 miles till empty.
That's not a challenge I want to take today.
Will we make it?
Yes, we can!
Yes, we can.
No.
Gas next right. Do you want to risk it, guys?
No.
I say yes.
Challenge accepted.
If you get on the wrong angle, it's gonna be empty, and then we're gonna be stuck.
All we
Chelsea's
gotta
not gonna
do-
be able to pick up our kids. Our dog's gonna poop on the floor. We're gonna be stranded.
You want to do the extreme of our dog pooping on the floor? Just like a complete side note, our dog's gonna poop in the floor. If we run out of gas, instantly our dog poops in the floor.
No, I said Chelsea wouldn't be able to pick up her kids. Then the dog poops in the floor.
We are headed to Willard to a new property that we just bought. Built in like the 1800s. So I don't know if I want to bulldoze it down because it's actually zoned R3 and you can build like a duplex, triplex, fourplex. But the city of Willard Planning and Zoning actually told me that the sewage upgrade, like the sewage that's in there now, can't support more than just one unit. So do we kind of do like a small little upgrade to it, like remodel, or do we take it all the way because they might be out 10 years before they do anything?
So I actually got a hold of the city of Willard and I asked, like, hey, if you guys were to upgrade the sewage, would I be able to do the duplex? He said, yeah, but something about the sewage needs to be upgraded. And I was like, well, how long will that happen? He said, if they started today, it would be a 2-year process. That's if they started today. They haven't even gone to vote about it or anything. So we may be 4, 8, 10 years out before they upgrade the sewage. So I'm just gonna go ahead, remodel the whole house from top to bottom.
We're gonna go assess the place and see how much money we want to put in it. But we have to get past all the trees and all the foliage before we get there, and I will show you everything. Yeah, unfortunately, $101.61, but you gotta drive.
That is a key. I'm a little nervous actually about it.
listen, I am prepared to beat down a door if I need to. Because I really don't think.
I hope it's not the key. Just so I can see that.
If this is not the key, then what key is this? What makes you think this is the key?
Well, he gave me a key the day we did the final walkthrough.
I just know that you probably would have put it in your pocket.
Yeah. But if it's in my pocket, it goes on my nightstand.
Right.
There was nothing on my nightstand,
Okay.
so I'm thinking that's it.
So I did ask you to check your nightstand this morning.
Yeah. But it wasn't on there. I just have a feeling I'm going to go over budget on this house, and it scares me a little bit. I have a budget of $40,000 on this house. $10,000 already went to tree work.
So here's the thing. Every time we get a house that needs a major renovation, either it will be Jesse believes in it or I believe in it. And the Rogersville house is one that Jesse's this thing is going to be awesome. And I'm skeptical. But this little one, I just think it could be so cute. And Jesse's knock it down.
It would be better if it was a piece of dirt. That's what.
That's not true. She's going to be a cute little farmhouse. You just wait. Mark my words.
You can't even
Right.
see it. Do you see all the trees? It was a lot of work all the way around the house. The people that owned it didn't do anything for 20 years.
They did have chickens. This is the moment.
Seriously? Come on.
It's not going in.
That's what she said.
Jesse, this is not the key.
So the key didn't work. I don't know what key that's for, but till this day we still don't know what that key goes to. Well,
Break it.
I know this isn't the key.
Well, that was a better fit.
That's what she said. They only make so many keys, right?
You want me to go around back?
You're gonna have to go around that.
I don't know if that's going to change anything.
Man, sad day. It's raining. Wow.
Do you just break in?
Chelsea just broke in my house. What the heck?
I see what you're talking about. So the floors are sunken in certain spots?
The house is over 100 years old.
Have you looked at it? I mean, I think it'll speak for itself. This house scares me.
I think she can make a comeback.
It's just been very loved.
What are you doing?
Oh, they're gonna just wait for it. It's like a lawnmower.
We're gonna have to come in praying for this house. This house has got some spirits. This house is possessed.
No, it's not, Jesse. This house has potential.
Jesus! Look at that! I said Jesus!
That's gonna give me a seizure.
Miranda, this is a fire hazard.
You know what? It's not as bad as Rogersville.
So I have a feeling we're gonna have to rip this whole thing up.
I feel like this doorway has a little sass to it.
I'm scared to turn on all the lights in this house at one time. It might burn the place down.
That is not true. We have company! You're lucky, Curtis. We did not have the right key, but we broke in the house. So.
Oh, how'd you do that?
Chelsea.
Back door.
Chelsea. Well, out there is a little scary, but inside's scary too.
I think that this can come back. I really do. Now, it needs trim and floors and paint and kitchen and bathroom. I think this is one where the house is gonna be a little wonky because of its age.
Yeah.
But it's how can we come in and at least bring what we can back to life?
So we're taking down that tree over there, this tree, that tree, and a lot of foliage. You see a tree, we're taking it down. So if you want to take the before pictures of, there might be a tree in your way.
Okay.
Just know that it's going to be gone. You'll see the house behind it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I'm going for. So the more you can get the trees in the pictures,
the better the after pictures will be.
So the reason Curtis is there is to take before pictures. We take before and after pictures of all of our properties just so we can see the complete renovation of them all.
So I own this house now. Over here, I see 2 mailboxes on my property, right here. I also see another mailbox over there. Do you see it? So that's 3 so far. Got another one right here, which is actually mine. I got another one right here. 5 mailboxes. That's not even in the ground. It's in like a center block. Mine's not even in the ground. Looks like it's in some sort of thing. Am I just a USPS charity over here? Like, what's going on?
So I have to go and ask all the neighbors to see if I can upgrade their mailbox for free, which I don't see why they wouldn't let me. So hopefully I get one post and one post having 3 and the other post having 2, so they all look presentable. I'm gonna try, we'll see what happens.
So this is the house that, how you doing?
How are you?
Doing good?
Good.
We're gonna bring it back to life.
I call these nosy neighbors. They're always trying to talk to me.
What I love about buying new houses is the neighbors come out when they see someone new pulling up to a house, and that's what just happened over there. He came out asking us who we were, introduced himself, getting to know me. He started asking questions of like, what are you gonna do with it? Are you gonna rent it? Are you gonna sell it? You know, all these questions. And like, sometimes I just wanna look at them and be like, what is it for like your concern, you know? But at the same time, I understand if I was a neighbor, I'd be a nosy neighbor as well. So I just am kind about it. I tell them what our plans are, which is to rent it, but we're here to fix it up and make the neighborhood better so they feel better that, you know, they're not having someone come in and just put lipstick in the neighborhood and throw in a bad renter. We actually make our rentals nice and we get good tenants and we take care of them. It's the wiser living way.
You see the potential, Faith?
What do you think, Faith?
I don't know.
What she's really saying is take it to the ground and bulldoze the thing. That's what I hear.
I mean, yes, and then no, but also maybe, you know.
She did not see Rogersville at its worst.
I didn't.
All right, Chelsea, think we can bring it back?
If you can bring back Rogersville, which is a big space, then you can bring back the small, cute potential. I trust your all's opinion. Miranda's touch, it could be something great.
If you look behind Chelsea right now, the whole roof is about to cave in. I mean, come on.
You heard it, Jesse. She's making a comeback. Have a little faith.
My face shows it all.
You want to see my show and tell?
Yes.
Okay. Taking out that. Taking out this tree right here. This is actually a nice walking stick, so I'm going to keep this. Everything you see along this chain link fence, I don't even think there's going to be a chain link fence by the end of it, so we're probably going to have to get rid of all of it. Do you see that monstrosity over there where it looks like a bush tree?
That's a tree that turned into a bush. I don't know how that happens, but it's something.
Yeah, we're getting rid of that. Basically, if you see it, we're getting rid of it.
Oh, ow, ow!
So, really, the only tree we're keeping is this one, and we're keeping the willow tree. And I don't know what that random elephant plant is doing over there. Is it an elephant plant? Well, we're getting rid of that. Getting rid of all of it, except for this tree and the willow tree.
Come to find out, that's a banana tree. Had no idea, but we actually kept it.
Jesse!
What?
Well, besides me taking out a leaf.
Poor plant.
Needs to...
No, it has potential. It hasn't it hasn't unfolded yet, and it's like a stick. I think we should keep this. It's an asset to the property.
I was done with that stick.
Say things were falling from the sky.
I literally feel like fleas are getting on. Like things are just
Bug bites.
around. You have pants on. Of course you don't fit. Look, you got a bug on your mosquito. All right, let me tell you, there's a problem with the tree if you cannot simply easily walk underneath it. Can you walk underneath this? What do you think?
I can really see the potential here, Jesse.
I told him to say that.
So I think we have 3 lined up for afters.
Okay.
But Rogersville is coming up in probably 3 weeks. Mine came through and
The vine wanted some shelter.
I told them to take it out.
Wouldn't it be funny if those vines are actually what's holding up this house, and as soon as you take out all the trees, everything just caves in on itself?
So they went to go take the vines off, but they couldn't because the vines grew into the shingles. And if they took the vines off, they were gonna rip all the shingles. So we're gonna have to wait until we reshingle the garage in order to take the vines off.
Look how it grew around that brick right there.
How are you gonna get out?
I can hold it.
I feel like an episode of Jumanji. And this is how I found it.
I still can't believe you broke in.
I don't know if she like broke in or just forced her way.
We're eliminating that door for security reasons.
Man, my ankles itch now.
Dude, I have so many bug bites.
It was just blue skies. Now it's like we're driving into Missouri tornado or something. You can see the rain about to come down. It's coming for us. Oh my gosh.
I think this is gonna last for a while. I mean, I'll go pick up trash, but there's limbs flying out of that tree. I wonder if it's gonna go over quickly.
Hopefully.
Should it calm down?
No. But I feel like we need to stay and pick all them up.
That was a sad day. We had to go pick up trash right in the middle of a rainstorm. That's Missouri weather for you. Beautiful 1 hour, tornadoes 1 hour, ice the next hour, hurricanes. Well, we don't have hurricanes right here, but you get the point. It's changing weather all the time.
This is crazy. Just like out of nowhere, all this water. I mean, it's like flooded out there already. Look at that, and it's blue skies.
Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We always have projects going on. And I think people are just fascinated about real estate and remodeling and everything. So if you want to continue to enjoy these videos, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, tell us that you like it, or maybe you don't like this stuff. I don't know. See you next week. Have a good one.